second to last video of the COVID semester. That is the spring semester 2020 coming at you, RIT 201 people, with just some last words of encouragement for skill and quality to prevail in your writing, for you to really do it, to turn it on at this final stage. Seek the good sentence, find it, write it, memorialize it by putting it on a page and sending it to me. And you might want to share with each other. You know, you have the class list of emails and you know the names of people in the class. Why not share with each other? I'm not going to set up some chat room or place for you to post your documents. You guys are thoroughly capable of using Google Docs. There was a woman named Pauline Kael. She was a movie reviewer for the magazine out of New York City called The New Yorker. And I really respect her abilities as a viewer, as an appreciator of film, and also as a writer. She was gifted. And I want to take a look at this 3-paragraph movie review that was published in The New Yorker whenever The Little Mermaid came out. When it was that, 1990, early 80s or something. And I just want to point out skills that you can do yourself if you think about them. You have to think about the skills. You have to be self-conscious and self-aware as writers to include these things. Otherwise, you will just do your regular sentences. I don't want you to do your regular sentences. I want you to do something better than your regular. Enhanced, beautiful, elaborated, full of gusto. Pauline Kael on The Little Mermaid. You know, The Little Mermaid, not a serious film, right? But she goes for it. You know, I remember there was an expression once, the cheetah hunts just as hard for the hare as it does for the gazelle. It doesn't matter how big or small your subject is. Bring your skills every single time. Hans Christian Andersen's tear-stained The Little Mermaid is peerlessly mythic. It's the closest thing women have to a feminine Faust story. The Little Mermaid gives up her lovely voice, her means of expression, in exchange for legs. So she'll be able to walk on land and attract the man she loves. If she can win him in marriage, she will gain an immortal soul. If she can't, she'll be foam on the sea. You notice the parallel structure in that last sentence. But also notice I bolded peerlessly mythic. Having no peer, no equal, but peerless. Mythic, as in epic, as in going to stick around forever and be embedded in people's minds for all time. So not just any words will do. Peerlessly put in front of mythic is precisely what she wants to say. She's getting economical there. She's doing a lot with a little. Next line, a feminine Faust story. That's what you call a literary illusion. She's not afraid of her intelligence. She's bringing it to The Little Mermaid. Faust is a classic story, most famously written up by Wilhelm Goethe, the 19th century German genius. He wrote something called Dr. Faust. It's all about a guy who sells his soul to the devil to have eternal knowledge. Next paragraph. I didn't expect the new Disney Little Mermaid to be Faust, but after reading the reviews, everything an animated feature should be, reclaims the movie house as a dream palace, and so on. I expected to see something more than a bland reworking of old Disney fairy tales featuring a teenage Tootsie in a flirty seashell bra. Whew, bring it, Pauline. That's fun. She's contemptuous of The Little Mermaid. She thinks it's a joke, and she just has fun. She lets it out. Bland reworking of old Disney fairy tales featuring a teenage Tootsie. Listen to all the sound in there. It's really got a lot of mouthfeel. That's what you call having fun. You might not appreciate her having fun at a film that you still love, but nevertheless, you'll do the same thing for something other people love. Like, don't say anything bad about a Chicago dog around me. Last paragraph. Are we trying to put kids into some sort of moral aesthetic safe house? That's the first sentence of the last paragraph. A question. Why not start an occasional sentence or write an occasional sentence as a question, as an interrogation, as rhetorical or not? The occasional question, just to vary things up. Look at the next one I bolded. We're caught in a culture warp. We're caught in a culture warp. Short, punchy, has a point, punchline in a short sentence. Use the occasional short sentence to encapsulate a strong point you want to make. The next two words that are bolded, yet and then the word and, you realize those are both coordinating conjunctions. Typically, they're used to glue together separate sentences, but you can start sentences with conjunctions when it's appropriate. Why would you do that? Because it's different. Because it keeps the edge of thought. It puts things right up in front of your reader's face. Yet, okay, here comes a contrast sentence. And, okay, here comes some addition. So think about using but, yet, and, there, because, whereas, in spite of the fact. Think about using all those different sentence openers. You have to think about these things. These are the things I want you to think about. Precise diction, that's what I started with. Embracing your own intelligence. Don't be afraid of how smart you are. Let it shine. You don't have to be a show-off, but you can let your light shine. Number 3, have fun with language. The teenage Tootsie in the flirty seashell bra, she's having fun. Use the occasional question, rhetorical and otherwise. Deploy the short sentence for punchlines. And vary your sentence patterns. Good luck with all of your writing, and email me with any questions you might have. I wish you greatness in your composing. Just great. It could just be great for yourself. I hope you have a great experience. I'm not talking about great works of literature. I'm talking about your best effort. All right, hang in there. I'll be with you soon. I'll do one last check-in to end the semester. Nothing due during finals week. Just the last thing is the spiritual autobiography. Questions, email me. Bye.